What's up, YouTube? Sean Forney here, and I'm finally happy to say that we got a little bit of Raptor R action here in my driveway finally after a 10-month process. So I'm going to do a little bit of not really a review, but more of an overview because it's not broken in yet. I'm going to do a little bit of a driving section at the end of the video, but I'll continue to do more videos on this as she gets properly broken in. She only has 80 miles on it now. Drove it back from the dealership, which is about 40 miles away, 30 miles away. Had 58 or so miles on it whenever I picked it up. So it's finally here. And again, the Avalanche Gray was probably my first option, but I saw everybody was ordering Avalanche Gray. So I wanted to go with something that was different. Not everybody was ordering. I saw very few people ordering Antimatter Blue, so that's what I went with. I'm really glad that I did. I've already had an F350 that was Antimatter Blue, so I am super excited that it's finally here. Well worth the wait. So stay tuned. I'll do a quick little overview of my Antimatter Blue 2023 Raptor R. Thank you so much for watching. All right, so exterior of the truck, you can see, at least here, you can see the blue. Here, it looks kind of black. One of my favorite aspects of Antimatter Blue is as you walk the truck, you can see the blue, almost purple hue to it. And depending on where you're at, it looks black sometimes. Like right now back here, the camera makes it look funny, but as I'm looking at it, it looks, 100% like a black truck right there. Now really, more than likely, the only thing I'm gonna do to this truck as it sits is tint the windows to match the rear. Other than that, this truck is perfect as it is. So you can see, I have a friend that ordered a code orange one before me, and his isn't done yet, but has code orange here, code orange tow hooks, they're there, code orange R emblem, and code orange back here. Sorry for the noise, my brother's putting a leveling kit on his F-150, utilizing my lift like everybody in the neighborhood does. But I know everybody else has posted this in the videos, but you have a little V and then a bunch of 8s. Step up bars. Hey, while we're here, I have the window sticker. So the things, there's not a lot of options you can get on them. This advanced security pack removal and heated steering wheel removal, which is probably one of my favorite features in a truck, but I got the soft fold or tri-fold tonneau cover, the spray and bed liner, moonroof, and power tailgate. Has a tailgate step, all that good stuff, but $112,435. There's not a lot of options you can get on a Raptor R. So I would say this one is about as optioned out as you can get them. There's not a lot of stuff, but you can see rear heated seats, your charging ports down there, all weather mats, which is a must for any vehicle that I own because my kids destroy stuff. My dogs typically ride with me to work, so I have a Carhartt cover that I stick over the seat so it keeps these seats in good shape. Door panels. My Lariat F-150 that I have that we keep in Florida has this same type of material. It's pretty nice. I'm not 100% sold on it, but it's got the code orange stitching, carbon fiber here, carbon fiber accents throughout the truck. I've never had a truck with a power tailgate, so this is kind of a new experience for me. But obviously your measurements things back here, your tailgate step here, press that button, folds out. And then my bed liner, tonneau cover, you pull these down on both sides. It's tri-fold, folds up. So you press the button, or you can lift it up a certain way. But I love it. My Friends of Coal license plate with my black 2025 sticker matches freaking perfect. Code orange emblem here in the back. I've never been big on the Raptor graphics, but, you know, my Leadfoot gray one, they did grow on me over time. So, you know, I do think it would be nice to see one with the graphics delete package, but, you know, you pay money for them, so might as well keep them at this point. Now in the cockpit. Again, you have carbon fiber. I don't know what this is. I've been trying to figure this out. I'll have to look it up and figure out what this is. But it's only on the driver's side, not on the passenger side, so I think it has to do with some kind of sensor. But what better way to celebrate America's birthday with this old fire-breathing V8? Okay, let's give her a start up. Cold start. All right. A little bit of a rumble. But I've always opted with these step-up bars. I had them on my F350 trimmer. I've had them on my other Raptor, had them on this Raptor, had them on my TRX. I like those Rhino-lined ones. So the cockpit overall, again, I'm a big fan of the Ford trucks over top of Dodge. While I loved my TRX, I love the amenities. I love the feel. I love the fit and finish of the Ford trucks. That's just my opinion. This is also my first truck with the fold down. And then obviously, you know, it turns into a workstation because so many Raptor R owners are going to use them for work. Now we will use ours to farm. I will farm in it. You know, everything on the interior, you know, I don't know what's supposed to go here. But I would imagine, I don't know where the heated steering wheel button would be. I don't know if it's up here. I don't know where it would be, but there's a retrofit that I will probably get because, again, that is probably one of my favorite features on a vehicle is a heated steering wheel. Living here in the Mid-Atlantic, when it gets cold, it's nice to warm your hands up. You know, carbon fiber. Oh, that's the button. Duh, that's what that is. The button to open this. Again, I just got the truck, so I've only had it for a couple hours. My only complaint so far on the inside is I feel like they went real cheap with the trailer brake. I don't know. I don't like the look of it. My F-150 Lariat, I feel, has nicer, I don't know. $112,000. Some people are paying $180,000 for these trucks after their market adjustment. I just don't like this. I wish they could make it a little prettier or something, use, you know, this type of fit and finish. But that's just, you know, really, that's my only complaint so far. Again, I've only had the truck a couple hours, but that's my only complaint so far on the inside. Maybe give it a red start stop button. I don't know, or code orange. That would be kind of like a nice little feature. As far as the new sync system, very intuitive, very easy to use. I haven't even peeled this thing off yet. I'll get to that at some point. But again, overall, first impressions, love the truck. It drives nice. I'm very, very happy with their adaptive cruise, lane keeping features, things like that. I think Ford has done a good job. I wish I could leave my hands off of the steering wheel for just a little while longer without it yelling at me, but I mean, I'm always paying attention, so it is what it is. But it does a good job of taking the turns and all that stuff. I put it to the test on the way back home. But overall, I mean, it sounds good. Sounds good. Again, 96 miles on her now, so I'm going to let her break in properly before I beat the heck out of this thing, which I am definitely 100% going to do, because that's what these trucks are for. I hate seeing people buy these nice, big, fast, fun trucks and not beat on them. But just a good little quick video on the Antimatter Blue. It's kind of an overcast day here, so you get to see what it looks like with the overcast. And again, depending on how the light hits it, it looks black, it looks purple, but it is a beautiful color. Really, really pretty color. All right, guys, so this is finally my 2023 Ford Raptor R that I've waited oh so long to get here, and I am glad that it's finally here. So if you have any questions or anything in particular you would like to see of this truck, I'm going to do more videos over the next week on this truck in particular. It does have the rigid LED lights down here, little Easter egg here for Raptor here. You know it's a Raptor. You know it's a Raptor R with its badging. You know it's this big old beefy F-150 wide stance and 37-inch tires. And Ford, you did a good job. I'll do another video after I can actually crank on this thing and beat the heck out of it for a little while to let you know how well it compares with the TRX. But so far, I've always been a loyal Ford guy, so I'm probably a little biased, but I definitely 100% do prefer the Ford trucks over the Rams. Again, I just like the trucks more in general. I like how they ride. I like the fit and finish on the inside. I like the creature comforts that Ford uses over top of the TRX. Now, the TRXs were nice, yes, but again, I personally prefer, just a personal preference. I think truck for truck, they're really, really comparable in many aspects. But again, thank you guys for watching. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I'll do a bunch more videos. If you have anything in particular you would like me to do or like to see on the Raptor R, let me know. And as she gets broken in, expect some more fun videos with this beast of a truck. Thank you guys. Have a good day. What's up, guys? So the wait is over and I finally got to pick up my Raptor R and some Chipotle. But let me tell you something. Worth the wait. So this truck is not quite broken in, so I'm not going to have a ton of fun with it. But what better way to celebrate America's birthday than to take home this fire-breathing, supercharged bundle of American freaking goodness. Over a 10-month wait, start to finish, well worth it. I'll do more videos after I get it properly broken in. I will say, this is the newest Ford truck that I've had in a couple years, because I had the TRXs. Their lane keeping system and adaptive cruise control does a pretty good job. I'm pretty impressed with that. It sounds fantastic. It sounds glorious. The steering feels great. Suspension feels great. It's got several different modes that you can play with. I typically keep all of my trucks in sport mode for steering, exhaust, and suspension. I just like the way it feels better. She had 58 miles on it when I got it. And this was one of the trucks that I believe to be true, that it had that oil gasket or O-ring failure. So it sat from February 8th when it was built until just last week when it finally went into built status, and then it got shipped to my dealer. It was very, very dirty. I was going to be able to pick it up last week whenever it arrived, but they said, Sean, this thing has been sitting outside for so long. You know, we got to spend a little bit more time with the truck to make sure it is up to snuff and delivered, you know, what I paid for it. I was very fortunate. I'm not one of the guys that got stuck with 50, 60, 80 grand over sticker. It was just a little bit over sticker. Great relationship with the dealer that I bought it from, buy a lot of trucks from him, send him a lot of commercial clients. So that being said, this is just the small part of the driving video that I'll be able to do, because again, I want to properly break it in, put some miles on it, 500, 600, 700 miles on it before I actually start beating the crap out of this truck. But I will drive it like it's intended. I drove my TRXs like that. I drove my Raptor like that, my old EcoBoost Raptor like that. So this thing is going to be no different. It'll be put through the test on driving it like a 700 horsepower truck should be. But I will say, you know, it rides really, really nice. It steers very, very nice. The features from the 2018 Raptor that I had to now are very, very nice. But here's a little glimpse of the sound. Woo, sounds good. So glad it's here. stay tuned, everybody. I'll be doing more videos on my 2023 Ford Raptor R. This is just a small little peek. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Thank you.